So Brooklyn wins the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. Petrovic's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Harrison. Durant pulls it in. Irving up top, guarded by Durant. It's stolen by Curry. Let's go with a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now Lopez. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Here's Harrison. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Kidd. to Irving. Takes a three. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Harrison. And again, no good by Golden State. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Again, Irving missing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The three from Curry. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Irving for three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Petrovic passes to Kidd. Takes the three. Count it from distance.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
Down low. It's tipped. They recover it. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Petrovic. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The three, Durant hits the trifecta.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And he dunks it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Durant. Connects from downtown.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
And here's Curry for three. Fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nets leading by 5. Curry with a steal. Here's Barry. Finished off the break.
Well, all credit goes to Curry with the fast hands right there. Makes a great read at the defensive end and then gets his team out in transition.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Durant. From behind the arc. Barry pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Harrison. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That's a chance he's never going to pass up. The D completely ineffective.
The three from Curry. Brooklyn pulls it in. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tough defense. Petrovic still able to be crafty enough to draw the foul because he's able to get physical too.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That one misses. Warriors trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Barry. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Barry's got 5.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Here's Petrovic. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Brook Lopez, and it's Kidd in at point guard. So that's the Nets 5.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
A nice shot by Harrison.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Petrovic, and the shot falls short that time. The Warriors trailing. Durant, pass to Curry. Fires the three. Kidd with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Chamberlain. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Irving. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the basket by Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
And now the Nets on the break. There's the steal. Here's Barry. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Harrison misses the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Lopez. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Here's Barry. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Petrovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
There's 1:34 left in the second period. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Here's Petrovic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Stepping in line.
And he makes both free throws. Warriors trail by 13. Durant for 3. KD splashes the triple.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. The 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Petrovic is one of those guys that just knows how to score the ball. Finds the bottom of the net more times than not.
Brooklyn leading by 11. And he goes in for the dunk.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Durant against Irving. Pulls it from 20. Curry's shot is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Petrovic shot is off. Warriors trail by 13. And stolen by Durant. KD gets a step, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Here's Irving, and Irving powers it home.
The VA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 17-point game on the floor for the Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Durant in at the three. Petrovic passes to Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Curry, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Kidd with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Nets leading by 21 to the paint. Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Golden State. Rick Perry. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Barry is a crafty defender. Love how he uses his length to contest shots. Make shooters feel uncomfortable.
Oh, got that one up quick. Durant's gotten his third basket of the night.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Out to the wing. Lopez passes to Durant. Durant with another miss.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
The three from Curry hits a three-pointer. Curry's got 8 points.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Nice shot by Durant. And the Nets lead by 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Driving to the basket. Goes up on the wing. Goes back up. And the layup good by Lopez. He's got 6.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And here's Curry for 3. He buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Lopez passes to Kidd. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From about 19, Brooklyn pulls it in. Kidd's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. It's a one-on-one situation. Durant, the pass to Curry. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And it's Irving missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. Great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And that's how you announce your presence. Make a statement. Lopez going strong to the glass.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside Curry. Fires, top of the key. It's intercepted. Fast break, Brooklyn. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From the corner. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Mary misses. And here's Lopez from the arc. Here's Durant. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there?
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brook Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Irving in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Outside for Irving. Over Durant. And it's Irving missing. Here's Golden State trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The big man on the move. Lopez attacking the rim with some flair.
Errors and misses. Durant against Durant. Second shot opportunity. Shoots from 14. Barry pulls it in. Barry's got 4 rebounds now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Petrovic. Here's Lopez. Kevin Durant pulls it in. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And a deep 3 from Curry. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Curry, no good. Inside. Here's Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Kidd, the pass to Irving. It's deflected, and they recover it. Durant on the attack.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain. Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Pass to Lopez. The shot. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harrison. Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Durant's gone 4 for 8 from the floor. Here's Kidd, guarded by Durant. Kidd, the pass to Petrovic. Here's Durant, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Durant's got 29.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
From deep 3-point range, Harrison misses.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's Curry for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Irving for 3. Hauled in by Curry.
Boy, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And that one's good, Barry.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Petrovic. Got a hand on it.
Nets foul. Julius Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
Take it away. Looking to end. Oh, wow. Get out of the way.
With authority.
Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
Curry, he's open. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Durant's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jacks up a three. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Fader on the way. And it's good for two.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Outside for Irving. No good with a jumper from the wing. Pulls it. And count it. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch.
Honestly, try honesty, no. Just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times, I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Daniels out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Granger in at the small forward position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Davis, count that one.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Granger with the ball. Davis with the double team. Lewis outside. Castro O'Neal, the tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Paul outside. Here's West. Good, nice job down low.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
He was all alone on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Lewis. David West grabs the miss. Davis kicks it to West. Over Daniels. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. West has got his second bucket tonight. Lewis with the three. That's a miss, his second after two shots.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense shouldn't be giving.
West with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. West has got 7 points in the game.
Whoa, the rare three from West.
George way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. From downtown, West can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Granger with the jam.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Indiana leading. Pass to Lewis. Granger against Paul. Granger kicks to O'Neal. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pacers leading by 5. Granger inside the line. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the triple.
For three.
George has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Left side, Daniels. Lewis with the three. Connects from three-point range. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Pacers?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
It's stolen by Davis. To halt the run. Pass to Mashburn. And the dunk by West.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got George. Daniels out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Lewis in at the 1. It's stolen by Davis.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Here's Mashburn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Indiana with a new shot clock. Granger for the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Pelicans trail by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lewis on top, defended by Paul. For 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis surveying the floor. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Davis against Granger. Pass to O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by George. O'Neal's got 13.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Paul for 3. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Lewis. Not a lot of room. Nobody near George. And the Pacers another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Indiana with it. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and 1.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the wide open shot from Paul. Here's Mashburn. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Lewis misses. Pelicans trail by 18. Paul passes to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Fires from the line. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from West.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Davis with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Davis looking for an opening. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got 5 now.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
Shoots the 3, and Paul George with the 3. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Granger. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
They get it again. George passes to O'Neal. Three-pointer, Granger. Outside for George. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. George has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
O'Neal wide open. No good on the three. Davis gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Pacers.
From deep, George. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Roll. All right, they're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Anthony Davis. Davis is out there with Paul. Then there's West. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
Kicks it out to Granger. Over Mashburn. And it's good off the back rim and in. Granger's got his second basket of the night. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mashburn, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And George gets it to go.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
To the inside. And now the Pelicans on the break. Beyond the arc. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive interference. No basket.
Pacers leading by 23. Kicks it out to Granger. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep, George, and the Pacers another 3.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
And that one's good, Mashburn.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And it's Paul with the ball for New Orleans. Pulls it up. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
Here's Lewis. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Right side Davis. It's tipped. Stolen by Granger. And a deep 3 from George. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. George has got 33 points. And it's Paul missing.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Lewis gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here's George. After David West just hit from 3. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's George. 33 points for him. Takes the three, and O'Neal with the basket on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Now George following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now, here is George. He has 35. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Davis for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Paul George with the steal. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Lewis, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Daniels. Then it's Paul George, and it's Granger in at the 3, the small forward.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. West has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ashburn, no good. And so it's Indiana with it. Here's O'Neal.
Oh, here he comes. My goodness.
Whew.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Lewis against Paul. Lewis kicks to Granger. His 3-pointers off the mark. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
West gets in there. Davis with the assist. West has got 19 points.
Oh, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
Kicks it out to Granger over Mashburn. It's rebounded by West. West has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Daniels has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's Mashburn, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Lets the 3 fly. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 4 rebounds in this game. With the drive, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
Pass to Davis, and stolen by Daniels. Paul with the steal, looking to end his cold spell. Davis, that's for 2. And again, no good by New Orleans. Now the Pacers with it. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And the 3 ball is good. Lewis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
It's stolen by Davis. Inside, stolen by O'Neal. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Paul. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
They get it back. Davis on the follow.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
George way outside. The quick look, no good that time. And so here is New Orleans. And Paul launches it from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Davis with the double team. Lewis kicks to Granger. From deep, George, good on the triple. George has got 43 points.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Davis. And again, New Orleans has no luck. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win to come in.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never for walking out on us? Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking Now here we stand and hover on the edge. Oh, we're just a drop in time. I feel like I gave you every breath
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Paul George, and it's Lewis in the point guard. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Right side, Paul. The steal. George scanning the floor. Stripped it away. And it's Paul off the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Davis against Daniels. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Mashburn. Lets it go from the wing. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. George against Davis. Here's Granger. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to Mashburn. The three ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Mashburn's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside O'Neal. Puts up a three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Offensive rebound. Here's Granger. Releases from the wing and drills it. Granger's gotten his second bucket. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to West. Here's Mashburn. The floater. He got a piece of it. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it to George. And here's O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. O'Neal's got his third bucket of the night.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Paul. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Granger. Another three for Indiana.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Indiana leading by 11. Pass to Granger. The three is up. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Pelicans. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Davis.
How about that slick little move from CP3 to get the score inside?
Here's Lewis. Off the mark there with a three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Going inside. And Indiana misses again. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's West. Pass to Mashburn. Here's West. There's the triple. Lewis with the rebound. Here's Daniels. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Indiana, we've got George, and it's Granger in at the 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Daniels passes to O'Neal, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. George, a deep 3. Pelicans cleared away.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Lewis. Launches a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Lewis has got his second basket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Paul off the drive. And yep, it's good. Paul's got 8.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New Orleans. They trail by 11. Here's Daniels. O'Neal passes to George. 5 on the clock. Here's Granger. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
For 3.
George has got 3 assists tonight.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Count the basket. Indiana leading by 12. The 3 is up. Lewis can't get it to go. Pass to Davis. George with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Drops in the 3. 14 points for him.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And George launches it from deep. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Lewis. He's got 6. Here's West. No good from outside. Indiana leading by 10. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Lewis. Fires in the triple. Lewis has got 9.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Davis. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Good on the second one. And 1:01 left in the half. George, a deep 3. Rebounded by West. Pelicans trail by 12. The big man Davis attacking, and Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
George, a deep 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ashburn pass to Davis. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Indiana leading by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Granger.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From the arc, another 3 for Indiana.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so it's Indiana up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Davis out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Davis, and it's West in at power forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. Davis against Daniels. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Credit the plays they're calling for him, getting him right now some good shots.
Davis down low. George defending. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
George against Davis. Here's Granger. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And stolen by Paul. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Paul.
Well, to me, Chris Paul has a confidence that rubs off on his teammates. He can change the game with his attitude. He's cooking right now.
Pass to Granger. 4-3. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Davis against George. Here's West from outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Davis. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Right side Paul. On the wing Davis. The 3. Buries it from 3. West has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Down low. Pass to Lewis. O'Neal on the wing. 17 points in the game. Drills it from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball. And he gets it back. Here's West. Nice spin off the left rim and in. West has got 15 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
1:49 left in the third quarter. And finished off by Davis. Woo!
just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Davis against George. It's Davis with the drive. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Come on now, that's easy money.
George finds Daniels. Back to George. Right wing. Here's Lewis. Nails it from 3. 15 points in the game.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Pass to West. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. The kick out to Paul. This one for 3. Indiana with a rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Daniels. 3-pointer. That shot missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pacers, we've got George, and it's Granger in at the small forward position. Davis, that's good.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Over to the wing. Here's Granger. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 8 now on the night.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Here's West. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Mashburn, pass to Davis. Pass to Mashburn. And he lays it up and in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. West misses.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Davis on the double team. Pass to Lewis. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And finished off by Davis.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Daniels. Oh, the stuff.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Paul outside. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Stolen by Davis. Jams it home.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Jacks up a 3. No, it's off target. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run. Got a hand on it. George left side. Launches it from deep. Oh, the confidence. That was deep.
How about the range? I mean, that's big-time, limitless range. I'll tell you, you better check him when he steps over the line.
Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Paul into the lane. That's what he wanted.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Outside Davis. He launches. Ooh, it misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Let's loose for three. Ooh, the shot misses. Pelicans trail by 7.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Indiana on offense. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Can't get it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Paul. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Now Davis. Paul outside. Fires the 3. Daniels. Stolen by Davis. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good.
sends me to the peak. Without no regret, you got no love. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. The final beat up keeps going on, and the melody of my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak. Can't we find any light without the music around? There will always be one love on life. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. In this life. Let me in or let me go. Honestly, try honesty. No, just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times, I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Daniels out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's George. Then it's Lewis. And it's Granger in at the 3 slot.
When the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
West against O'Neal. Pass to Mashburn. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Outside, Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
O'Neal on the wing. Fires from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tries it from 19, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Daniel. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Davis with it. George picks him up. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Paul. Takes it off the glass.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
O'Neal from long range. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Davis looking for an opening.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. As passes to Mashburn. Shot clock at 5. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Mashburn's got 6 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Davis. Here's West. Pacers with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pelicans leading by 6. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Mashburn. He has 6. Out to West. And the Pelicans miss again. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. And here's George for 3. Drills it from outside.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And it's Davis missing. On offense, here are the Pacers. O'Neal is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Daniels passes to George. Launches from deep. And the Pacers another 3.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Davis kicks it to West. Davis dishes to West. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Daniels uses the glass to finish the layup. Daniels has got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Indiana out in front, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for Indiana, Danny Granger out there with O'Neal. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Daniels in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep, and another 3 for Indiana.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Granger misses. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's West. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
To the paint, here's Lewis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's West, and the dunk by West.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's stolen by Davis. Paul passes to Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Granger misses. Granger's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Daniels with the steal. Granger right side. Pass to George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 8.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Davis kicks to Paul. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pacers leading by 4. Here's O'Neal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Here's Mashburn. Granger with the rebound. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Here's Paul, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Indiana again missing. Pelicans trail by 5. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And it's sent back by George. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Granger, good. And the Pacers lead by 7. And so it's Paul bringing it up for New Orleans. To the middle. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 6 points for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Lewis has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. West with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Davis in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
Granger's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. On the wing, Davis. 27 seconds left in the first half. Count that one for Mashburn.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Lewis with the three. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
West. It's rebounded by Indiana. Daniels has got rebound number 5 here tonight. George with no one around. The three-pointer no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. Be ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jermaine O'Neal.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense...
Oh, how about that slam?
Whoa!
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Lewis with it. Chris Paul covering. The three from George. Pelicans with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis finds Davis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like when Davis looks to get physical and draw contact, using his size to his advantage.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Pacers leading by 5. Here's George. Daniels. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. That one goes. Count it.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
A nice shot by Granger. Granger's got 8 points. Here's Mashburn. 8 points for him. And finished off by Paul.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Lewis with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lewis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Davis in the corner. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
And George kicks to Daniels. There's the 3. Great D that time from Davis. Pelicans trail by 4 to the left side wing. That's a 2 from Paul. It's hauled in by George.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Basket good. 13 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Here's Lewis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
That one good for 2.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Lewis. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. 1:41 left to play in the 3rd. West outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops. West has got 6.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. The pull-up. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Granger misses. The Pelicans trail. Davis, the pass to West. That's tipped, and they get it back. Here's Mashburn. No good. That would have tied it. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
And David West, the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Daniels inside the line. He doesn't hit that one. Davis with some nice D. Davis with it. George picks him up. Davis dishes to Paul. Davis kicks to Paul for the lead. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lewis outside. Over Paul. Lewis misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game. So 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We've got Jermaine O'Neal. Lewis is out there with Paul George. Then it's Daniels, and it's Granger in at the 3 spot. Here's O'Neal. It's good. And the Pacers lead by 4. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's laid in by Paul.
So cunning on the drive. It's like Paul knows how he's going to beat you even before he moves.
George from deep three-point land, and Indiana, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Paul to the inside. Here's West, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. A floater. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 22.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Paul George with the steal. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Mashburn for the 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Lewis outside. O'Neal fires. Daniels hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Good work there as it goes down.
Good take from West. A big man who welcomes contact when he's trying to score.
Danny Granger.
Free throw drops for David West. Indiana leading. Lewis outside. Oh, softly lays it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Mashburn. Granger covering. And there's the dunk.
And that's a huge shot for Mashburn. No stranger to having to bury those.
Outside O'Neal. Granger outside. From deep. That time, it won't go. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Pelicans.
So good at drawing contact. See,
and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Chris Paul. 2 shots. The play.
And I think when it comes to the ruling on the floor, it's confirmed. It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Indiana had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
The Pelicans trail. Now Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
And that one falls for Davis.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
It misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was off.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. George with the ball. West picks him up. O'Neal. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's a big bucket for O'Neal. He understands his team looks for him to come up when it matters most.
Can't get it to go. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Lewis on the wing, defended by Paul. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Davis. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Oh, the dunk!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now George shoots the three. The shot misses. Paul lays it in off the window.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
So New Orleans